Alright guys, I want to show you guys how to sew your BSF nets, the love nets within 6 minutes, at most 7 minutes, you understand? So you take your measurements. Initially I got 6 yards of this net. So I got 6 yards. So I divided it into two. So the first part was I took measurement of 30 by 30, that is with the tape. So I notched it. So I notched it into 4 places. You know, the love net is in 4 corner shape. Will I call it a square shape? So it is in 4 corner shape like that. So I notched it. The measurement I use is 30 in each notching. So but the net came in by 60. That is, the length came by 60. Sorry, the height came by 60. So the height of this love net will be 60. You understand? So this is the notching aspect. So that is what I'm showing you guys now, the notching aspect. And this notching aspect is where we'll be sewing on our sewing machine. This is actually easy. So you just sew it in 4 corner shape. You will see what we'll be doing now. Just sew it in 4 corner shape. So what I want to do now, I'm about to cut out the 4 notched aspect that I've marked. So I'm about to cut the 4 notched aspect. That is what I am about to do now. So I will cut out the 4 notched aspects. After cutting out that 4 notched aspect, that I will be joining in square shape. Yeah, is this square? Yes, square shape. So I'll be removing another 2 yards. You know, per yard is 36. I'll be cutting out another 2 yards that I will be using to cover the top and the down, the top and the bottom. You understand? So I'm just trying to explain this before I do the practical on the machine. So, and I will be using just little yards to do the inlet, where we'll be passing our pupa into the net. That is the parent stock into the net before they will emerge fly. You understand? So that's what we'll be doing. This process is actually easy, very simple. So this is the 4 notch part. I've already cut it. So I want to sew now. I'm on the machine. So this is the first notch aspect. So this is what I'm explaining. You just sew it down. That is what I'm trying to show you now. You just sew it down with a machine. There's no big deal. You just sew it down. Very simple. Because you'll be joining the 4 aspects to form a box. I believe you understand what I'm saying. To form a box, this is a very easy aspect of you getting your love net. You can do it yourself if you know how to pedal this local machine. And if you don't have this local machine, you can, I believe maybe you have industrial. You can use the industrial. This is the manual machine I'm using. So you just sew to the down, sew it down straight. You do this at the first notch, the second notch, and the third notch. You will not join the fourth notch first. You have to put the inlet. That is the I'll be showing you the inlet in a bit, where you'll be passing your parent stock in. So you will join the first notch, sew it down. I believe you can see what I'm doing. You join the first notch first, join the second notch, join the third notch to the down. You'll be notching both the head and the bottom. That is the head and the and the bottom, you understand? So that you can actually locate the you can sew it easily from the top to the bottom. That's what I'm showing you now. The bottom notched. I notch both the head and the bottom, so it will be easy for me. So even a layman can do this, you understand? So you will sew the first, second, and the third notch. So this is what I'm showing you now is the inlet. I've already sewed the part of the inlet. You understand? I sew it in 4 corner shape, just like the net. That is the love net itself. So the love net will be like this too. You understand? So the inlet too is like this, but just smaller version. So this inlet now is what will be passing our material through, you understand? So before you join, that's what I'm explaining now. Before you join the last part of your net, you have to place the inlet so that it will be easy for you to sew. Hope you get. So you place the inlet. So you'll be measuring from the bottom of the bottom of the net to you'll be measuring 12. That's what I'm trying to explain here. You'll be measuring 12. So that on that 12, now that is when you will be placing your inlet. That is the inlet. You'll be placing it there. So you'll be swinging it around. You'll be swinging it around. There's no big deal about it. If you can, so you can actually do this. So I just say, let me make this video for you guys to understand this perspective of running this love net. But one thing you have to take home is that you will not use mosquito net for this. You can actually get this material at the tailoring store. So this is actually the end result of what we did. So you can see the top, the covering, the hangers. That is the hangers that you used to tie to your wood, or I don't know where you'll be placing your love net. Look at the inlet. So you can see the inlet, the outcome. So you can just use something to tie the mouth of the inlet. So this is the finish aspects of the love net. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next video.